What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sydney City Narrative, episode 3. Thanks for tuning in to the couple other ones that we did, and we appreciate it.
Love, everybody.
We got the winner of the giveaway to announce, but we're going to announce that at the end, just to make sure you watch through the video.
And we've got a whole bunch of other shit to talk about.
Hell yeah.
So,
as always.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it, like, in regards to the video before and our first one. Obviously, we're slowly upgrading as we go. And it's a learning curve, yeah. and like I've hit that curve pretty clean, and the youngin has too.
Oh mate, you guys did a great one on the last one.
The youngin,
right
and in that clip,
youngin, in that, bro.
Yeah,
in
the clip, right in the clip, there was a missing file, a red file. If you saw it, that file wasn't missing before we put it up. And if you heard what we were talking about AFP. And Mick Fuller and all these corruption allegations. Now, we don't know if it was because it was not censored before we uploaded it to YouTube. We uploaded it to YouTube and it was censored by the time it got up.
Yeah, file mysteriously missing. File. Now, I've got to make...
We can pull the file up right now on the computer and show, but that's not the point. The point is that they have some sort of like algorithmic way of figuring out who's posting about them and being able to suppress that.
Yeah. Well, my mate shared the latest Friendly Geordies video about the Mick Fuller. Yeah. And his Facebook was instantly locked for 24 hours.
Crazy, man. And he's been caught.
I mean, that goes hand in hand with what we were saying last week about the laws.
Yeah.
I mean, Facebook must have a deal with New South Wales Police.
100%.
They do.
Which
they even blocked the news recently.
But listen, it's not like when you talk about Facebook is Instagram. Facebook is
WhatsApp.
But doesn't Google own all of that?
No.
Google. Because YouTube's Google.
Yeah.
YouTube's Google.
But look,
so why are we being censored through that platform?
Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp.
Because I think they have their hand in both of them.
That's what I'm trying to say. How are we being censored through a Google and YouTube platform?
Yeah.
When it's not Facebook, it's about the AFP. So we're being censored on a completely different platform. That's independent. That's independent from them.
Well, that's them using their laws.
I'm like, already?
The AFP might have gotten into our video.
You're with 180? God damn, fucking ill-shade.
Yeah, ill-shade AFP.
We're all good. Don't fucking stress. It's all love. Fucking
just a bunch of stoners.
Because that law does give them the power to change.
The government prescribed me this weed. You fucks. They prescribed me this weed. This is not a legal activity. This is licensed by you fuckers.
Nor should it ever have been.
This is licensed by you cunts.
It is now. And I'm one of them. And I've been on it early.
And you're collecting your tax dollars. So,
anyway.
Keep your judging to yourself.
Alright, let's get our little lyric stuff.
Leave us the fuck alone.
Bro, let's talk about how the vibe's changing finally in Sydney.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it, bro.
I mean, I'm excited. My second jab's Friday, so provided I'm not fucked up, I'm ready.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my second jab is tomorrow, boys. And I've been getting heart pains from the first one.
Girls are out.
Really?
I've been getting heart pains from the first one. Have you?
A little bit, yeah.
My dad's been getting it, like...
I'm ready, yo. I'm ready to go to these
pubs.
But
ready, Teddy. We're not worried about the people that are doing the wrong thing. They should be smart enough to keep that shit off social media. We're worried about... We're worried about society in general because we all know when laws like this, which are fucking unprecedented worldwide, get introduced, every law is abused in some way
by some motherfucker
person in a position of power. It's not all of them, but the damage that causes
just takes
is
one
ridiculous.
Bad apple to spoil the bunch, bro.
I mean, they have the power to frame people now, literally.
Yes.
That is what terrifies me because, as I said last week, if it's personal, then it's fucked.
But this is the thing, like there's a thing called entrapment.
You got to be able to afford a good lawyer for that.
Entrapment or framing someone. But that's what I'm saying. So that is like entrapment 2.0 because it's not just them baiting you off fake accounts now. It's them going into your account and making deals under your name and then using that to prosecute you.
Bro, imagine signing in.
Is there laws around that though? Like, are we studied up? Do they have laws inside of that legislation saying that they can't, what's it called? Abuse the information like that? They would anyway, obviously.
Mate, they would probably have to.
Would they have it in the guidelines? They would.
They would probably, so they would probably have to, but whether...
they actually follow those guidelines is a different story.
Because they don't follow their own guidelines.
Bro, what are their guidelines? They don't even... None of them even know their own guidelines. And that's been proven from COVID.
The only way I see a way around this is if...
And also for the way they went after that Friendly Geordie's producer, but then... had
Jordan Shanks, shout out, man.
Absolutely no problem with David Elliott
about Jordan as well,
impersonating. And have absolutely no problem with David Elliott impersonating a police officer, firing up a submachine gun. Which, by the way, holding it by the magazine, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
In Australia, what are you doing, mate?
Man.
Like he's holding it by the grip and the maggie, not the foregrip.
Yeah, I know.
Don't step to him.
Like, what are you...
I saw it. I really saw that.
Alright, guys.
I don't want to use the word spastic, but...
Let's take it somewhere a little more positive. We got some new heat this week. And I tripped and didn't even say this last week, but I fucking love this new track by Meek Mill featuring Giggs. It is absolute fire. Like, Meek Mill has come with a completely different flow, completely different voice. Classic Giggs verse. Video is fucking hectic. Go check it out, please.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do Giggs as well for mine as well, bro. It's C-Biz and Giggs, long time coming.
Yeah.
When you talk about, like, you see all those Fredo and all those rappers, lad, they all try to take shots at Biz now. His name used to be Cowboy, but bro, he was like one of the first UK cunts really putting that jewelry and that luxury lifestyle. And so they're doing a song together, and that's why the song says "Long Time Coming" because they're both actual G's. Nines and C-Biz and Fredo, they all fucking beef, and I think Nines and Fredo was sweet, but at the end of the day, they all jacked their whole steez off this bloke. So
of course,
big up C-Biz.
Can't say Nines isn't real, bro.
He is real.
Free up Nines, bro. Come on.
But he's trying to say C-Biz ain't real. But there's the raps. Do you know that song? He goes,
That's the mentality of rappers.
He's rap. He goes.
They're
beefing, bro.
Yeah, I know that their hoods are beefing too.
He goes. It said I was involved in a shooting in Manchester. Must have been Ibrahimovic. Really, on the realest shit. I was eating pizza, realest shit. That's what he was saying. Like, he wasn't even there, but he just got out and bust that case, lad.
I'm not picking sides. I'm a fan.
That's nothing to do with us. Yeah. At the end of the day,
both your sick cunts.
Yeah. I fuck with all y'all, but
lyrically, Nines to me has it.
No.
Yeah, 100. C-Biz ain't a lyricist.
Yeah.
C-Biz ain't a lyricist.
He's just my vibe, bro. I'm more of a Nines than a C-Biz.
I love Trapper of the Year. That was like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, bro.
Talk about your mans, bro. D-Thang.
My man's D-Thang. That's right. That's my new hate. D-Thang from the Bronx. I just like how these kids are using drill beats, but they're sampling like new pop songs, but it's in the vein of what New York hip hop started from. You know what I mean?
Fuck with that.
Rather than just taking the UK beats like the Brooklyn guys are doing.
Yeah.
They're taking that, but taking it further. And this D-Thang released a track that that you didn't have to cut me off. That's the sample in the background. It's called.
I like it as long as it get too poppy.
It's called Talk Facts.
We're doing a remix to it.
Yeah, me and him are remixing it. So
all right, okay, then
it's gonna bang.
It's good. If you both like it, it's good.
Bro, it's a vibe. It's a new. It's just like a fresh take on the New York drill. So that's my new hit for this week.
Like drill. Taking elements from old hip hop,
and I'm not the biggest drill fan either, but I like the more melodic shit.
Yeah, I love melodic shit too. But it's cool to see that like something so old brought into the new sounds. Like everyone used to just sample, And now to bring that with new sound, that's a true fucking step forward for hip hop.
And to happen in New York, that's where it started.
Yeah, because it's still bringing all that old stuff back that we like in a new setting. Yeah, man.
You know Ninth Wonder? You ever heard of him?
No.
Back in the day, he was the sample boss, bro. Just every beat was a sample, and that to me is like kind of a legacy to him to bring that back. You know? Yeah. He's sick. He's got an album with this guy Murs. It's a goddamn classic, bro. Check it out one day.
Fuck no.
And I wouldn't mind talking about a new track that I got coming out. It's called Bumblebee. It's with my man Prolific the Gifted. It's the first track off our album Love, Drugs and Jewelry. It's up now on my SoundCloud. If you go to my Instagram, links in bio. Right now we're just getting a cartoonist to make a nice new cover for when we drop it on Spotify. It's a
banger. I heard it last night.
Thank you, brother.
That shit slaps, my bro.
My man. Appreciate it, bro. And yeah, bro, like we're gonna keep dropping stuff. So we're gonna just drop it track by track and then let you guys have the album. But yeah, go check it out, everyone. I'm real happy with it, man. I'm real happy.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking no, that's mad. And
yeah,
2 days. Coming soon's gonna be quick. So if you follow my Instagram, you'll understand that.
Yeah.
Death comes quick, boys.
Yeah.
Death comes quick, so just listen to the violins.
Banger.
Alright, let's get in.
Alright, we're into the news, man.
Alexei or
what'd you say there, my bro?
Are we gonna talk about Alexei Navalny first?
You go for that.
Alright, so we'll put a little bit so you can hear the audio with us. But we'll go from the start of this video here.
On August 19th, 2020, Russian politician Alexei Navalny was shooting this campaign video. He was in Siberia, one of the many places where in about 3 weeks there would be local and regional elections. But he wasn't running for office. He was urging people to vote out the ruling party, United Russia, led by the President Vladimir Putin.
And we all know what Putin's like, don't we, boys?
Red hot.
Let's go.
Мы с вами разберем, как можно победить эту ненасытную жабу, партию «Единая Россия». И до тех пор, пока мы от них не избавимся, шансов на нормальную жизнь у нас нет.
He's made many videos like this before, and they usually rack up millions of views.
Like that on Putin.
To reach people.
Speaking openly like that on Putin, saying he's no good for the country.
Yeah, 100%.
That has gotten so many people killed.
And he lasted for a while too.
He's literally a gangster.
He's still going.
He's still around.
Country, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah. But this
the internet that has helped make Navalny the face of Russia's opposition movement. Soon after making his case in Siberia, he got on a plane bound for Moscow. But the plane was suddenly diverted to Omsk. Navalny had been poisoned and collapsed on the plane. An investigation later revealed that he had been poisoned with Novichok, a highly toxic nerve agent that was developed by the Soviet Union in the 1970s. It was also used, likely by Russia in 2018, to attack Sergei Skripal, a former spy. Navalny survived the assassination attempt and set up a movement unlike any in recent history. But how did he do it? And why is he such a threat to Putin?
Should we stop it here and explain?
Yep.
So, basically, background on Putin. He was in the KGB, which is the Russian Secret Service. Also, he became the head of the FSB.
Fascist Russian Secret Service, secret police.
Yeah. There's actually the guy who brought the allegations out got killed. They waited. He was in public, waited for the bus to go in front of the CCTV. He's there. Bus pulls away. Fucking dropped on the street. You know what I mean? That's how they do it.
Yeah, and they know the timing and everything. Yeah. And the poisonings and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. That's some like 1980s assassination though, right?
So this guy, because he was an investor in some of the big companies as a younger bloke, Alexei Navalny, he was privy to some of the corruption that was going on in the Putin government, and he found out that it was something like $400 million had been lost to corruption. And he started making videos about it.
487 billion.
Yeah. And in 2011, those big protests after Putin got voted back in, he was one of the main organisers. And yeah, they tried to throw him in jail for that. And yeah, subsequently poisoned him.
Big surprise there,
with
guys.
Novichok. He survived, left, and now he has actually...
Air horns
straight
for
up.
Navalny.
Later, bruh.
Alright, he left Russia. The Russian government said, oh, he's an agent of the Western Secret Service, blah, blah, blah. So to prove that he wasn't...
So corrupt.
He went back to Russia to check the balls on this bloke. Went back to Russia knowing, well, not knowing 100%, but pretty much knowing that he was going to get arrested because he was still on parole for these trumped up embezzlement charges that he was on when he tried to run against Putin.
He's the new Nelson Mandela of Russia.
Yeah,
Bro,
so
he
basically
went to
he's
the
in
belly
jail
of the
now.
beast.
He's in jail now, but his team released a video 2 days after exposing this absolutely monstrous, almost mini city that Putin has that was built
It wasn't a mini
taxpayers'
city.
money.
It wasn't a mini city. It was bigger than the average city.
Yeah, it was
in Russia.
That's
It was
great.
bigger than the average city. This property
multi-billion-dollar
had
complex.
underground
Full China
ice
style,
skate
it's just
rings,
empty city shit.
ice skate rinks, fucking
Ghost
helipads,
towns.
fucking inbuilt theaters. Not just like normal ones, like you're going to fucking IMAX and it's in his house.
Yeah.
He's
and
drunken with power, right?
Yeah, but Navalny found it out
He
because
voted himself sexiest man in Russia.
I saw that and that shit was the one on the
Bruh.
horse. It's like, bro, Ilche, bro, you ain't shit.
Come on,
So
lad.
leave me the fuck alone, please. Don't come here.
Yeah.
I don't mean none of this.
Like, I don't have
You
anything
ain't
against
that though,
Russian
bro.
people. I just have something against
Russian people
Putin.
are
And I'm
sick
sure
cunts.
Russian people... I know some might not. I'm not going to comment on someone else's culture, but what I understand is that a lot of countries aren't happy with Russia's treatment of them, including the background that I'm from.
How could you be happy, bro?
Navalny started a lot of protests, and 2 days after when he released that video, that I think it was like the most watched thing in Russia. But the thing is, a lot of like the political commentators that I've seen from over there basically say, you know, the Russian media completely discredits everyone. And it's even though there might be millions of people in the street protesting, nothing's going to change.
Way backwards, just in many ways, man. Like my little brother is a ballet dancer and is gay, and one of the places that he might have go to move when he was leaving London Royal National Ballet was to go and do auditions in different parts of Europe, and he went to Russia. Right. Had to take a fake girlfriend, had to stay in an apartment just to like protect himself. That's because how fucking bad things are there.
Yeah,
he is, and now he's in Germany.
There's a lot we take for granted here.
He has a boyfriend
didn't was it in France?
Which is fucked.
Even in France, France is bad. Even like cunts like Kim Kardashian and shit get robbed in France.
Oh yeah, but that France is bad because there's a lot of gangsters in France. Yeah. There's
a lot of gangsters
everywhere. There's a lot of gangsters everywhere in the world.
Some of them are sick cunts, bro. I've worked with a couple of people from Paris, man, and musicians, and bro, they're fucking solid as. Work ethic is crazy, but yeah, they live a crazy life over there. Shout out to my bro Denji. Shout out to them at NRS, man.
Yeah, bro.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got on our list there, brother? What are we going to talk about next for the news?
Well, we're going to have to watch something, I reckon, my man.
The bloke with the fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that up, man.
Yeah.
Yo, did you want to put that in? Junkie puts fridge on back.
That's what I wrote it in, but then it comes as man puts fridge on back, but he has to be a junkie to be doing this.
Guaranteed.
Gotta be.
You can't hear any audio, so we're gonna put it up in the
He's
post
off to the
edit.
fucking hot shot,
Yeah.
this bloke.
I mean, look at the size of him.
Bro! Good effort.
No, what? Those are those old 80s retro heavy metal ones. They make that out of heavy sheet metal, bro.
Definitely on the Shabarooski though, eh?
He's on the crack cocaine.
One of the two. That's
Either
not
that or he
bad.
needs his fucking
No,
gear that
wait,
badly.
wait.
Yeah.
No, look, just wait. Just wait.
Bro, the balance on the
Wait,
cunt.
wait, just
I'm
the
impressed.
Swift. It's Swift, lad. It's Swift.
Look at the little shimmy.
It's Swift.
He's ready to go.
Boom.
On a bike. This is expert.
Wait, ready?
level
Then watch
junkie
this.
shit.
Boom! Later, I'm off.
Look, mama, one hand.
New
You're a
fridge, new
fucking-
fridge.
Bruhs, whatever you're on,
Hey.
just it's working.
Hey.
Just stay at it, bruv. Just keep it up.
Go
Keep it up.
go work construction and anyone will hire you picking up like that.
100%.
Whoop, whoop.
Go do rubbish removal.
Probably
You'll be
not
making
interested in
mad
construction.
cash,
Probably
lad.
interested in shooting up, but fair
Yeah,
enough.
but
do your thing,
go
bro.
do rubbish removal, get proper pay, then buy more fucking drugs. He'd be stoked.
Exactly.
He'd be a stoked bloke.
Ah, get clean, be a fucking strong man. Do this that strong. You know the
I-
log
No,
throwing.
because
I
he
don't
wouldn't
see
be able
that
to
guy
do it.
getting clean, bro.
No, but I would.
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do
The
it.
drugs are his fucking
Yeah.
his
I think
power.
that's-
Yeah.
Drugs are the
Sobriety.
motivation.
Drugs give me strength.
Sobriety's his kryptonite. Like
When I'm
Oh, I
sober,
should-
things just do not go right.
we shouldn't joke about that because we're all ex-addicts. So
Yeah,
X.
Ex,
And-
current, whatever.
no.
On and off.
No, bro, I'm
Recovering.
good, lad. Look at me, bro.
Yeah,
Look, just look at me, boys.
I'm on and off.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look.
Alright, so do you want to talk about you want to talk about this Alec Baldwin situation?
Yeah, let's watch an Alec Baldwin
Let's watch it
situation.
because I want to know
can you
if
type
this
it in
is
for me,
legit,
bro?
because this is
Let's
a
get it in.
pretty
Let's get it up there.
motherfucking wild accusation.
And you got to
people.
bring these vids up in
You
the
don't want to
post,
like
bro.
just be saying this shit if it ain't
The
true.
vids that we're
Because
playing.
if this
Can
cunt
that be
did
posted?
this, I don't know what's gonna happen, but somebody is going to jail or prison, probably prison.
Okay. Are we gonna get it from 9 News or are we getting it from the Project?
I'd
No,
Lesser
both
evils?
of them are the same. They're both run by the same cunts
Well, if
anyway.
you go
Yeah.
Project,
Uncle
we're
Murdoch.
gonna get the left
Uncle
wing.
Murdoch.
Yeah,
Let's not get it from
nine-wing.
Uncle Murdoch,
You
lad.
go not, yes, that's Mr. Right Wing on
Hey.
the other side.
Sky News has been 50-50, so you can... They've been, like, going at it, at everyone, or...
I reckon
Let's not get too political. with it.
BBC.
Alright, yeah, BBC,
let's
yeah,
go
let's go.
that.
Okay, 'cause that's- isn't that
you
America,
Australian
BBC?
fucking people,
No,
like,
it's
you're corrupt as
UK,
fuck,
but it's
you grumps.
more credible.
The actor Alec Baldwin was told a gun was safe just moments before he fatally shot a crew member on the set of his new film. As according to new documents filed as part of the police investigation into the death, the Hollywood star said in a statement there were no words to convey his shock and sadness. Our North America correspondent David Willis reports.
People accidentally shot on a movie set by a prop gun. We need help immediately.
That call to the emergency services, the first public indication of the tragic events that had unfolded in the foothills of northern New Mexico.
Okay, see what we can see here, boys. This is where the shoot would have been, right?
Yeah.
All the cameras would have been there. And that to me looks like... Is that the body?
I don't think they would have shown the body.
No, but from a distance with a tarp
That
over
call
the
to
top,
the
they do.
emergency
Oh, yeah,
services,
yeah,
the first
covered. Yeah,
public
yeah,
What's
yeah,
that?
indication
See?
of the
Yeah.
tragic
Yeah, it
events
is.
that had
Okay.
unfolded.
So...
Shit place to die.
Where's the cameras? Where's the camera crew? Where's it? Where's Alec Baldwin? Where's everyone that was involved that should be at that scene right there?
100, bro.
Why is there just a fucking...
Alec Baldwin
You-
probably would have.
No,
fucked
look, well,
off
why
the
is it?
minute.
Why is it just a ute there and fucking a couple red cars, this weird little Audi at the front, a black car, and some tape there? Where's the police cars?
Something definitely went wrong here because
Look.
it's so easy.
Yeah,
to
you're
tell the
right. So this is
difference.
before the cops got there, and this is how the scene looked. There's not. You're right. There's no cameras really like set up. Or,
There's no media or
maybe
press
not
or
anymore.
there's no news. There's no. This isn't a crime scene to me. This is
no. It's a
this-
film set.
This is a film set with no cameras and no people, but a body there.
Because they would have cleared out.
They would have cleared out. They wouldn't have just.
Where's the other people, though? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the chopper footage wouldn't have gotten there by the time. All those stars, Alec Baldwin would have been rushed out of there.
They would have had to be people waiting there. They can't just... If Alec Baldwin rushed out of there would have been a fucking warrant for his arrest. He would have had to stay there and made everything sweet. Why are we looking at this? Let's look further in.
In the foothills of northern New Mexico, police arrived to find Helena Hutchins, an up-and-coming cinematographer, dead, and the film's director, Joel Souza, badly hurt. Their injuries inflicted by the film's star, Alec Baldwin, who, according to court documents, was handed a gun he was told was safe to use, but which was in fact loaded with a live round. In a statement, Alec Baldwin said he was cooperating with the police investigation. There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Helena Hutchins, a wife, mother, and deeply admired colleague of ours, he wrote. This is not the first tragedy of its kind. Nearly 30 years ago, on the set of the film
Brandon Lee,
the son of martial
arts
expert Bruce Lee, died after being shot by a gun firing blanks. Safety standards have been tightened on film sets since then, but on the family Twitter account, Brandon's sister, Shannon, posted the message, "No one should ever be killed by a gun on a film set, period."
And we'll leave it at that.
Hell me.
We'll leave it at that.
Alec Baldwin must be feeling itchy today, boys.
Well, I don't even want to get into it because the fact of the matter is that on that set that day, from information that we've gained, there was 3 of those same sort of accidents, but the first 2, no one was injured. The third one is when this injury happened.
Yeah. Why
was there so many misfires happening on that day?
Yeah, that's very, very.
And the Brandon Lee thing. I mean,
Bruce Lee killed his dad. I mean, Bruce Lee killed his son.
I want to hear more.
That's a Corey opinion.
I feel like
it's a conspiracy.
Yeah. I feel like this is just the news. I want to start hearing.
After what I told you, I mapped it out.
Look, listen, I don't know enough about it to
Neither
have a
do I really.
Opinion
I'm
on
just saying it.
But
clickbait.
But not clickbait. It is a good point.
That's real.
It is a good point too. But it seems a bit sus that there could be a bullet in a gun with blanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's not forget, this is the first time this happened. This doesn't just happen in Hollywood. If you guys didn't know, this happened on not too long ago. On
was it a bullet or was it did the blank actually kill him?
It's the blank. So
the blank exploded.
So on the 24th of August, people, and no diss to no one, but this is just facts. Bliss and Nessa was shooting a video, and a guy named John Offner, I'm sure you're happy with your name out there since it's on Google, buddy. Affectionately known as Yogi. He died on the set of the Bliss and Esso music video shoot in 2017. My apologies. After being shot by a gun loaded with blank cartridges. On Monday, a coronial request was into the 28-year-old's death was told firing tests were not carried out on the gun in question. So if you're going to fucking shoot a video and have a gun with blanks, make sure you know what the fuck you're doing.
Not even that. You don't even need, with the fucking amount of effects and that cinematographers and everyone else is able to do, you can use effects to get the exact same result as shooting a blank. You can shoot an absolute fucking prop gun that just goes boom with no bullet, makes the sound, boom, matey got shot, there's blood, like they used to do it, make it look real, do the extra work. Don't just shoot.
Shot. Fucking do an air shot or something.
Anyway, we can't tell Alec Baldwin how to do his movies,
but this is local.
Yeah, you're right on that. I mean, look.
That's tragic.
It's an accident. You can't blame people for accidents.
It's a tragic
Yeah, but what was there a bullet in that? Was there a bullet in it, or was it a blank that killed him?
It was a blank.
It was a blank.
That's different then.
That must have been close.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a bullet, I'm sure.
No, I reckon it was the person that got shot would have had some sort of maybe might have had an aneurysm that got triggered by the blank hitting him in the wrong spot.
Whatever happens,
because there'd be a bullet wound if there was a bullet.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, mate.
Yeah, I was just saying this shit just seems to happen often, you know, and people need to like work this out and get it figured out. Because enough people dying just trying to make art. That's for sure.
That's true.
On the listy there.
That is very true.
Alright, so what are we into next, my brothers?
We're up to we got a couple of videos to watch. I firstly want to talk about the national government.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to watch videos on this.
Yeah, we don't need to watch. We don't watch for government here. The Nationals. I've been watching some videos recently, different sources too, and you guys got to stop building dams and stealing our water. You're creating droughts for the farmers. You're making it impossible for them to work. You're causing suicide. You're causing a way for, the Australian way to live. Most Australians live in the country and are farmers, mate. We don't all live in the city.
Not to mention the
And
species
the
that
way
are
the
being...
food quality is going down and how everyone's like kind of basically eating
and
all
where's
this
the food come from for the city?
Exactly.
Not to mention the species that are being extinct, especially the platypus.
Yeah, that's tragic. That's a unique animal, and you've gone and practically extinct that for some cash. Like...
Well, what did they extinct? What
they've been doing is creating dams with plans to build many more. So they're blocking off our main river sources.
So they've been stopping the fucking platypuses from being able to build dams.
They're destroying the ecosystem.
Not just that
of New South Wales.
Yeah, because basically, like the platypuses, like have their own ecosystem, and they need to be able to build their own little dams here and there.
They need water. They need flowing water.
Oh no, that's a fucking beaver.
They can't.
That's a beaver, lad.
Yeah. Anyway, nothing can live in stagnant water. Water needs to be flowing.
Look, at the end of the day, there's by drying these things out, but these river systems that were drought proof before the dam was there, and it's not just the water you got to fill back. The groundwater has to seep back in. The vegetation on the side of the banks that actually holds the river banks together.
Do you know what they could have
gets eroded. It's so there's actually so much more water getting wasted, and they don't release enough water downstream. And
this is my point.
When this happened, just the facts of the case. Yeah. When this happened, there was 70% in the dam. Yeah. It would have taken 2 days of rainwater to fix the problem. Yeah. And the Nationals did not.
Yeah. And let's not forget these dams.
They did not release enough water.
And this is what when you build a dam, right? What they should be thinking about in first is goes, how much do we really need to sustain outside external uses of this water? And how much do we really need to keep this ecosystem alive? And they need to be building two different dams. One dam that's going to be distributed, and another dam that's releasing the right amount of water into that ecosystem to keep it flourishing.
That's what they say they're doing.
Yeah, but they don't.
No,
but that's what they should. They should be.
They're selling the water to the farmers. They're selling the water to the corporations.
Well, no, they're selling the water to cotton. They have to. And they've actually admitted it. It's cotton, and that doesn't fucking help anyone.
But not just that.
They're saying cotton, but I definitely think farmers.
It's going other places. No, listen.
They're having to, but
listen,
the big reserves of it are going to cotton.
No, but this is what I'm saying. That they need to have a split reserve. That you need a split reserve, like for how our society is.
Yes,
they need a split reserve of water.
Not to that amount.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. They need a larger reserve for the ecosystem and not so much of a big one for us. And then if how many dams do we have? How many dams do we have?
I'm not sure, but this is what
I'm pretty sure we got over 3.
But
right?
one thing I do know about those dams,
we've got a bunch of it off the city.
Each one of those dams evaporates 5,000 liters of water, megaliters of water a day.
Yeah,
so we're
losing heaps of water. But there's like Cadai further up. But yeah, I think Warragamba.
There's a couple in vicinity.
Warragamba is the main one for Sydney.
Of course, yes.
But that's not the one they're talking about.
We're talking about the ones for the farmers.
Yeah, this one is
really
up north.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We have several dams throughout the country. It's about building those dams to actually more for the ecosystem, less for the public, and learn how to use other resources of getting water. Like we have a whole ocean out there. We could desalinate and certain proportions of that to get us through for the stuff that we're missing from the dams.
The thing is, we do have enough
the
water.
desalination plant is just sitting there not doing anything and fucking costing us a bunch of taxpayers' money every day. So yeah, that's
in a country this hot where there's fucking. We all live on the coast and most of it's desert. We better be careful with this water. That's all I gotta say. And I don't want no government fucking the next generation and making us have nothing.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. Stop it. Alright, next up we got the police corruption. This is a video I think we need to watch so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we watched it actually while you were gone, the Mick Fuller video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that. So
alright, what do you think?
So like I have a freaking Simon has a better opinion on it than me, but my opinion was pretty like black and white. It's like I've been saying, and everyone's been saying that this corruption's what our New South Wales police force has been since the get-go, and it hasn't changed. And it's been continuously corrupt. They just haven't been caught in every instance. And now that they've been caught in one, the fact that he's still there right now, is gobsmacking. Gladys and the rest of them had to step down, but one of the most corrupt ones out of them all, because he's a public servant who's been carrying out basically militant operations for independent Liberal party members, basically sending them to Friendly Jordan's producer's house and all that stuff.
Imagine who else.
Exactly. So they're using the police as their own fucking lackeys, and you cunts need to get fucking.
That is secret police, and we live in Australia, a democracy, and we do not have secret police. If we're going to go and have wars with country overseas and judge them for having secret police, how dare we have that in our country? That is wrong. Fuck
yeah,
that.
no, but we have more. We have, bro. Secret policing's been going on for years. That's what we did to Iraq,
man. Like that's what we were saying. Oh, Saddam Hussein has secret police. He's this terrible guy who goes and kills people. And now we're doing the same thing. Even though we're not killing people, we're harassing people, and we're not letting people have freedom. And I don't agree with that. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I'm glad a lot of this is coming out. It's something we've all known for years. It's something that's always happened. And I think it's just time that we, at a state level, stand up and get the Liberals the fuck out, because otherwise we are going to turn into a police state.
Yeah.
And look, at the end of the day,
even more so.
A lot of people don't want to hear this, but unless you're a wealthy business owner, it's not in your interest to vote for the Liberals.
No.
So the Labor, I'm not
you
the
do
biggest
what you
fan.
want, actually.
Yeah,
People,
do what you want. This is my opinion.
Our opinion.
This is my opinion, but
Labor all the way, brother. Labor all the way.
All day.
Look,
bro,
they're not
when
perfect.
I was a kid, I was on my dad's shoulders while he was leading the Mayday March against Kevin Howard.
John Howard.
John Howard, yeah, fuck that cunt anyway.
Yeah,
and it was like, hey ho, John Howard's got to go. Anyway, when Kevin Rudd got in, bro, they can say whatever they want about, but he was one of the best foreign nationals policy legislation cunts, like whatever you call it. He was building bridges between us and countries that we weren't building bridges between. Yeah. And then cunts like Scott Morrison come in and they choose alliances instead of trying to mend bridges between all countries like Rudd was trying to do.
Yeah.
And you
want to hear something funny about John Howard? So like my dad, right? He's a professor of linguistics, and he had the opportunity to write the curriculum for kindergarten to year 12 English. So he's the guy who kind of designed that system that we all went to school and learned English through. A lot of those questions are like my little brother and me, like the example questions. And he hated John Howard. And then he went and got a medal from him. Yeah. And it's like tucked the fuck away in the bottom drawer of some fucking under files and shit. So you can just tell that dude was no good, mate. Yeah. No good. And we need to get back to Labour and good policy.
Yeah, like, bro, my dad used to be a union official. And his job would be at to go out there and fight for other people's jobs, basically, and like they don't even get paid that much. Some union officials, and unless they're involved in corruption, and that's what everyone was trying to point towards the unions at the time. When in reality, the union has nothing to do with corruption. The union is about making sure the little man has the right to speak. And if there is evidence against the little man that he's done something wrong, then they can only mitigate it and help you so much, and they tell you that. But the point being is they're there to protect you, and if you're there doing the wrong thing, they're going to have to step aside. But the point being is most of us are doing the right thing. We're all doing the right thing. We work, we pay our taxes. Like, we could sit here and talk gangster shit like the rest of the podcast talk, and like it might slip out here and there, but like the reality is if you want to build a future and you want to make money, and you got to do business courses, you got to really put yourself out there and learn knowledge. Because I didn't learn it when I was younger. I left school and thought, I knew it all, and now I'm learning again.
Yeah, and you got to have more than one thing. We work, we do this, we do the music. I'm doing at the moment, I've started a dropshipping business as well. I'm slightly involved in crypto, but bro, you got to have 5-6 jobs.
Absolutely.
Unless you just want to try and live off a single paycheck in Sydney and try and have a good life, then good luck to you.
Fun, mate.
Good luck to you, honestly.
Anyway, look, we're pretty close here. There's a couple of things just to talk about.
Oh, just on the union, the only thing I agree.
I got one thing.
The union are there for the people,
bro, actually,
and they are necessary. But the shit that went on in Melbourne with John Sector,
that cunt needs to go.
And sending
his own people,
his own boys to bash the boys, us.
Yeah,
we're both union members, lad. Try that here.
Yeah.
Try that here, cuz.
But they were going to
after we paid.
Yeah, but that's why they tried
week.
to do it in Melbourne first. Have you noticed Melbourne's been implementing certain laws first on construction?
Yeah.
And then they tried to implement laws on construction here, and then remember that all got dropped? You could have one job and still be working?
There was a bunch of those blokes there, though. That was pretty heavy on, there was, maybe 4 people in that building?
In
the building.
Oh, in the building.
Get the air horns up for the giveaway.
They're not working. The air horns aren't working at the moment, guys. We're going to have to...
Yeah. Alright, so...
I just want to say one more thing about the union, man, because it's really important. I know as tradies, you guys have a union. As a hospital person...
Hey!
Shout out to unions, shout out to tradie unions, man. I've always been jealous, and honestly, I've been a chef for 16 years, and I found this out last week, so I want everyone in hospitality to know this. We have a union too. It's called Health and Fitness Professionals Union. So I'm guessing that also includes people who are personal trainers, waitresses, bartenders, chefs. Get involved. Make sure you're protected. Stop getting fired for no reason. And if you do, hit these guys up and make sure you get looked after. That's all I got to say.
Or go throw a Molotov at the cafe.
Yeah, do that too if you feel like it. But be O'Shea about it.
Do it for us so we don't get looked out.
Do it for Corey.
Do it for those schnoiz bars. Alright, we got to announce the giveaway.
Yeah, 100.
Alright, so...
You want to skip that or...
Hey?
You want to skip that or...
Yeah, I think, look,
that's
a next week thing.
Yeah. So, D. Curtis... That's
boy.
He did everything we asked him to do to get on to the giveaway. We're happy to do. If everyone does everything that's needed, we'll put it in the hat and we'll pick it at random. But there was only 2 people to pick from random, so we just picked one of the 2. Yeah. And basically, D. Curtis, you win. So we got the 6-pack of Fagos there, just behind the camera. I should have had them on, but. We'll put it up on the post edit. We've got the Gantt hat, so we've ordered that. We've got the Fagos here. We're just going to go around and go buy the grinder, and then we're going to send it up to you in a nice little package.
Too, bro. Not some shit.
A nice little package, and that. A couple stickers from the boys, and So D. Curtis, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats, D. Curtis.
Plenty more giveaways.
Thanks for the support, and look, thanks for everyone else that's been doing the support. Unfortunately, we had to stick by our rules, and certain people didn't do certain things. So that sort of sucks. Maybe we'll make the next giveaway. You don't have to do as much. But at the end of the day, we just want to thank everyone for all their support.
Yes, thank you.
You're absolute legends. You're giving us feedback. Yeah. And like it's been heaps more.
And it's only it's like and like you see there's other podcasts getting these big views and that, but literally we're starting from like we didn't have we're not releasing or promoting this on a bigger platform. We're promoting it on our platform from scratch. Unpaid. No help from no one else. Yeah. Unpaid.
But we do love doing this.
Yeah, so ladies, thanks for tuning in.